Money Hebrew here, and this week, Esports Arena is going online. Yep, that's right, online. That means Monday through Sunday, we're gonna be hosting tournaments every single day for all different types of gaming communities. We wanna hear from you about which games you want us to run tournaments for, but in the meantime, I think we got some stuff you might like. And did I mention thousands of dollars in prizing? Actually, I don't think that I did. Anyway, I got some of my friends here to shed some light on the situation, so we're gonna hear from them first.
Hey y'all, Yeso here. We're gonna kick off the week with Summoner's Rift action on Monday nights. $500 in prize pool. Better see y'all there.
Hey guys, if you don't know already, we're doing online tournaments. Kicking off Tuesday, Warzone, you gotta be there. Kill race tournaments, squads, don't miss out, all right guys? It's gonna be a $10 entry fee as well as a $1,000 prize pool, guys. So let's not miss out on that one because, boy, you don't wanna get sent to the gulag.
On Wednesdays, we have Fortnite 2v2 box fights. Grab your favorite duo for a prize pool.
What's going on? I'm Lauren, one of your community managers. Get ready. Thursday nights, we're gonna have Smash Ultimate. We'll do 2 of them, 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. You wanna be there for your chance at a $500 prize pool, and maybe I'll cash you.
Oh! Nice back air! There it is. That's in game number 3.
You got this?
Yeah, I got this. On Fridays, we're gonna be doing Team Fight Tactics tournaments. Again, there's gonna be 2 tournaments, one at 7 p.m. PST and one at 7 p.m. EST. Each player is gonna have a $10 entry fee, but they're competing for a $300 prize pool. So get those galaxies ready and let's see what we can do. Oh, did I mention we're gonna be streaming as well? Walmart.com/esportsarena. I'll take over.
Hey guys, let's not forget about the last tournament of the week, Sunday, Fortnite Custom Duo Tournament. Make sure to grab your partner because there's gonna be a prize pool. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Okay guys, see you guys there.
So there you have it. No matter what you're into, we're gonna have thousands of dollars in prizes on the line all night, every night of the week, Monday through Sunday. But what are you into? Let us know. But until then, we'll see you there when Esports Arena takes your home from competitive gaming online.
The past 4 years at Esports Arena, we really didn't know what our identity was. We tried our pro tournaments, we tried running content pieces, we tried doing music events, we had our memberships. We realized that the community just always kept coming back for our local tournament, for every Wednesday night, every Friday night, every Thursday night. So then it hit us. Series E is going to revolutionize the esports industry. You as a competitor now have consistency to come and compete. You get to keep coming back and let it count for something. That opportunity to get paid by Esports Arena, to get paid by a major brand that's helping support this league, this foundation, because so many times the dollars stop at the pro level. They stop there. They never trickle down to the guys like us, the guys that had the dreams, that wanted to make it, to become a pro, but never had that opportunity because they lived in somewhere in Alaska or somewhere in Idaho. No offense, Idaho, I like you guys, you're still cool, potatoes. But when you don't have that opportunity, like a guy who's from LA or a girl who's from LA or New York or these major cities that have esports tournaments that go all the time, where can you start? Where do you go? Where do you become a pro? How can you do that? How do you get paid? How do you get noticed? How do you get recognized? It doesn't exist. There's not a clear path there. It's a randomized system. You gotta be good. Don't get me wrong. You've gotta be good and you gotta compete, you gotta play. But it's hard when you got a full-time job and you got a full-time student, you got bills to pay. You can't commit yourself 100% to esports. Esports Arena wants to change that. We are gonna change that. You're gonna get $1,000 a month in pay from Esports Arena. We're gonna travel you across the country to compete against other people just like you. That's the feeling that I'm looking at that 8-year-old and I'm thinking, man, this person could become a professional gamer, but how? Now they're gonna start their path at Esports Arena and they're gonna compete to become that next pro, to become that next influencer, to become that next superstar. They're gonna start at Esports Arena. That's what Series E is all about. Opportunity for everyone to be your first step in esports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Esports Arena $250 box fighting tournament featuring Fortnite. My name is Blendy. I do not have a Valorant key, and I'm here with my friend James Alpha 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 Alpha. How you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing well. I like how your name is Blendy No Chilies, Blendy No Valorant Key. That's like your full-on tag now, but we're
It's
here
a dark
again.
day.
It's Wednesday. Free to enter $250 prize pool for West, $250 prize pool for East. I'm
Yep.
excited to watch some more box fights. Blendy, how you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. These are always fun to watch just because I feel like Fortnite, the skill gap is just so hard of like having to build. There's like a lot of steps that like because you can build very well, but then like can you edit? And then if you can edit really
Yeah.
well, can you box fight? Because that's a whole new like set of skills there.
Yeah.
Um, it's gonna be very interesting just because it is free to play. So we do have a couple people here. We do have a lot of the regulars like Marks, Flo, Merc, a lot of people that usually play in these tournaments. So,
Grand final people, they always end up
exactly.
getting top 2 usually.
Exactly. And I believe that Marks is queuing up with his opponent here, so we should have gameplay here very, very soon.
Cool.
But yeah, man. I mean, Fortnite is very interesting. The box fighting aspect is pretty fun there. I like to do it sometimes, but if I'm being real, I've been playing a lot of Warzone, so I'm not as warm as I used to be. I'm not as good as
Yeah.
Fortnite right now, but
I
it's regardless.
I unfortunately uninstalled Warzone last night, so I am done playing the
Oh my
game
gosh. Dude, you're
until they
so
bring back.
excited.
I was so excited for the season. Well, there's a couple reasons why I uninstalled Warzone. Battle Pass blows. It's just
Ooh.
garbage. Battle
Ooh.
Pass is awful. There's
Okay.
like nothing good in the Battle Pass. So, Battle Pass garbage. They removed trios for some reason,
They did. Yeah.
and I feel
Weird.
like they could have learned from Blackout, where quads is not going to work for COD in my opinion.
Okay.
It's just silly. But anyway, we're here for Fortnite. They have good battle passes. Fortnite has dang good battle passes. I'll be real.
Yeah, I've bought every single battle pass for every single season, and
This season too.
it's been cool. Yeah. Hmm.
Nice, nice.
Every season. Yeah, I just figured I haven't been playing too much Fortnite like I used to, but like back in like season 8, season 9, like I would max out that battle pass like very, very easily. And it'd be like a week or two and I'm already like level 100 with everything maxed out. And Fortnite's very, very fun regardless.
Yeah, it's fun. I also have been playing. What's the other? There's another battle royale that I was just talking about. It wasn't Warzone. It's not Fortnite. Is there another
Apex?
new game? No, not Apex. Dude, Apex had duos at some point. That was really fun. Did you? I forgot. Did you play
Um,
Apex or no?
I did not. I did briefly. I just didn't like how RNG based it was, just because I know with all these battle royales like Fortnite and Warzone, there's RNG of like, hey, can you get good weapons? But I feel like Apex has added on like an extra step of like, okay, find a good weapon and then find good attachments, and then like it was just too much, bro. Like,
Really? You think so?
yeah, I just didn't
Wow.
like having to like, okay, cool, I found this weapon. Okay, but you need like a 3 times scope, you need stock, you need this, you need this, you need this. That
You didn't
wasn't
play
fun.
You definitely didn't play
Oh,
PUBG then, if that's the
mm-mm.
case.
Yeah.
PUBG was the worst offender when it came to finding attachments. That
Oh yeah.
was that was the big tough,
I
yeah.
think I think I have like 30 hours total on PUBG, so like, I'm still kind of blind to it. Like I don't know like the ins and outs of it, but
Yeah,
like I did know how annoying it was. So like
it was
having to
the
find all the
worst one.
attachments and everything.
Cause like not
Yeah.
having a scope in Apex was like you could still aim. In PUBG, dude, oh my god, you literally lose to scopes if someone has like a Car 98K and you're like iron sights M4. It's like it's good luck. Yeah, you're like gone. It's pretty.
Hmm.
But we do know that Marks, the guys we're gonna be spectating in a moment here, wants to get started. I believe they're waiting on their duo or something. But
Yeah,
once,
Mark's accidentally like switch a team two, so there's three people
yeah,
on team two and one. But it is starting here, so we will switch on over to his feed right now. This is gonna be fresh gameplay. I believe this is winners round 2 at the moment. This is a best of 1 until grand finals. Let me briefly talk about prize pool. Let me briefly talk about the forum. Before we get into it, though, it is going to be a best of 1 until grand finals. Players are playing for a prize pool of $250. First place walks away with 150. Second place walks away with 100. If you are playing this tournament, you do need to win by. You do need to be the first of 5 rounds, and you also have to be leading by 2 rounds, which means if it's 5-4, you do not win. It has to be 5-6.
yep. So
Wait.
because it's a best of one,
I agree.
it's good to have that like tiebreaker like type of deal, that overtime, because then you want it to be a very convincing best of one. So really good reason we do that. But remember, guys, it is completely free to enter and $250 prize pool. So we have one again at 7 p.m. PST. So if you didn't make the cutoff for this one, in 2.5 hours we do have another sign up. So please, please, please come on through and sign up.
And if you love Fortnite at the moment, it's currently 1-0 in Mark's favor here, so he's doing pretty well. If you guys do like Fortnite, but box fighting is your cup of tea and you don't really like it, we have a custom tournament Sunday. We have a free to enter custom tournament as well. It is duos and it is in arena, free to enter as well. So go and sign up, my friends. There is a cap of 45 teams, and those do fill up very quickly. I believe I checked last Sunday and we had already like 25 entrances for each tournament. So people do love these. People are playing them because it's free to play, and it's good practice.
It's definitely really good practice, and also because it's like that best of one. I honestly love the idea because it's just like go ham, get a quick win, go ham, get another quick win until grants. It's just kind of like go ham the video game mode. It's great. So, but Mark's currently, I mean, getting mighty nice, and as we know, Mark's has won multiple of our events and multiple of our box fight tournaments, and they are currently still in that direction. They are currently doing very well right now. I don't see how they lose this unless some momentum shifts happen.
Yeah, he's won, I believe, every single box fighting tournament on East. I know that West, he's won a couple, but he hasn't won all of them just because Dynamite and a couple of people have also been dominating there. And he's also won some of the Sunday Duel customs that we're running as well. So, my man's definitely collecting that bag right now, which is great.
Yep, exactly. So, I mean, he's taking advantage of the fact that he's been practicing a lot, and if completely free to enter, he just spends an hour or two on his weekdays on a Wednesday night and just kind of goes ham. Do we know if Mark's is West or East Coast? Just quick curiosity. We don't know.
I'm gonna say East because I believe he was on. I know he's playing on East right now, and he has 20 ping, so I'm gonna assume East.
Yeah, it's crazy to think too because like the tournament we have starts at 7 p.m. PST, the second one. So if he is East, he's playing at like 10 p.m. starting his matches at 10 p.m. and he's just going ham at like 1 in the morning, just like winning these events. It's kind of a hype idea. It's like, oh, it's 1 a.m. and I'm making money. That's pretty cool idea.
It's honestly great just because online tournaments are so fun, and I remember when I was in my Fortnite prime and I could have possibly won some of these tournaments. I was like fiending for tournaments, bro. Like I could not find any. Like all the ones I would find would be like, oh, Xbox only, PS4 only, and I was just like, dang, bro, like I want to play, but I couldn't. And now you can.
Now you indeed can. And remember, like Blendy said, I think it's so important to note that like if this isn't your cup of tea, but you still love Fortnite, you definitely absolutely can sign up for Duos Arena, and that's my personal preference on playing the game.
Different beast there. You could be the best box fighter in the world, but do you have the skills to rotate? Do you have the skills to
game sense?
Play end game? Do you have that game sense that James is talking about? That's a beautiful thing with Fortnite, where there's all these different game modes like box fight, there's customs, there's zone wars, there's so many things that you could practice and play, and you could be really good at one, but you might be lacking in the other one.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could be like Mark's, who's probably just really good at both. He probably just plays the game a lot, practices a whole bunch. I've been wanting to enter some of these, but we're always having a great time on the cast. So sometime, maybe perhaps we can sign up as a duo sometime, Blendy, in one of these games.
I don't think they're ready for it, man. I don't think it'd be fair for us to just take their money. We're just too good at Fortnite, man.
Yeah, we're just too good. We practice 25 hours a day, every single day.
25 hours a day, 9 days a week.
9 days a week. It's 100% right. That's pretty much how our schedule goes down every single week. So
every waking second, we're just practicing our builds, bro.
Right now, we're actually box fighting right now on the side behind, like secretly practicing.
Exactly. We're multitasking at the moment, so
we're actually casting our match. This is we're playing Marks right now.
It's true.
Yeah, just kidding. That's not true because then we're losing right now, so that wouldn't count.
All right, but Crunchy did go down here. Mark's now in a 1v2 situation. He's done this before. He's done it plenty of times. He has full heals, full HP. He's a little bit lacking on mats, but thankfully a lot of these builds are his, so he can go for these quick edits if he needs to go for some pop shots here. The biggest mistake a lot of these players usually make, which I kind of see that they're doing right now, they're just so separate from each other there, especially in 1v2 situations. You just need to play with your teammate, man, because it's not impossible to do it in Fortnite, but it's a little bit difficult to 1v2, especially in these box fight situations where the players who are playing, they have good game sense. They can edit quickly. They can go for these burrito edits, and all it takes is one mistake. You push in there without your teammate, get one pump, and then boom, you're done. Marks does take some damage there. He's got to be careful not to take too much damage here, though. Go to that
Ooh.
shot. Did not connect. There's 66 broken shield with that AR. They're going to go for one more shot. 100. He does go down.
Unfortunate. That was so close. The AR shots, like they initially started connecting really well, and then at the end there, the bloom started to take over, and all the AR shots kind of just started missing. So now we are currently up 3-1 for Marks. He did lose his first round, so like I was saying, he might get that momentum shift in not his favor. So that's very possible here. That just happens sometimes. Unfortunately, it looks like Flo stopped streaming. So I hope we get to see Flo's streaming because he is an insanely good player. But if not, dang, that would blow.
That would be truly unfortunate.
Heartbreaking.
Looks like Crunchy got some tags on some players. He's getting very aggressive here. I like how Crunchy and Marks are working together here because we talk about it every time. Playing as a duo here is just so useful. Looks like both opponents are here on low ground at the moment. Marks trying to get some peek shots on them. I believe spotted where they're at. Yes, they're in that box right there. Trying to get some shots from either angle. Gets that shield tag. Can he break that shield and possibly start working on that health damage? Gotta wonder where the opponent's teammate is at the moment as well, because it looks like there's just one player in that box at the moment.
Yeah, you're 100% right. It's just kind of chilling. I don't know if like his teammate and him are separated. Oh goodness, the edit taking 60 damage real quick. That's actually a really good peak there, but it's gonna be the fish back to full HP. Goodness.
He took that fish, but once again missing with that, or taking that same shot there. Gonna go for some box plays here. He's got to be very careful. Oh my goodness, he took another nasty shot. There's 60 HP to work with here, white damage. He does still have these minis to work with, back up to 110 total HP at the moment. Crunchy coming in for the assist here. I don't think that's his wall anymore. Can't get edited on here. I believe Crunchy just knocked and finished one player. Yes, he did. So now 2v1 situation here. Crunchy has 200 HP to work with here. Both in the box there. I don't think he connected on that tag right there. Players in the box there. He's got to be careful.
Oh, that is spooky. All right, he's going to be trading the fish, so now he's going to be back at least 150. And he split the minis as well. Crunchy knows. He's like, I'm good, bro. I haven't been taking any damage. And I do believe he got the tag for 100 earlier, so they are in a little bit of advantage here, but that is going to be round 5. That is 4-1 in Mark's favor in this best of 1. So one more win for the game, and that's going to be them progressing in the bracket.
Exactly. One more round to win there, and he does move on to round 3. And his opponent, Kitty Borg, kind of a tongue twister there, already waiting in round 3. So after this game, we'll have another game right away for you guys.
I see. It's like Cyborg Kitty, but it's like Kitty Borg. I see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cyborg Kitty, but then I saw that it was like Switch, and I was like, my brain just kind of like blew up. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's just like, oh god, normal things that I say every day. It's all of a sudden just being destroyed.
It's different. I don't like it. Ooh,
I feel that.
Crunchy got for 150. Did finish him as well. Now these players are getting in a 1v2 situation. This is their tournament life on the line here. If they do lose, they are out of the tournament. I believe Crunchy got tagged. Yes, he did. It was for like 140 damage as well. Takes the ball, box in the box there. Takes 190 damage there. Crunchy gonna try and finish him. Not able to do so successfully, but Crunchy does clutch up there. Get both kills once again. They are going to move on to round number 3 there. You'll love to see it there, James. I mean, there's a reason that they're like the 2, maybe even 3 times champions if they do win the next tournament here. So, I'm not very surprised that Marky's moving on to round 3 here.
Yeah, me neither. So best of 1. If he wins his next one versus Psychity Borg, he does get put to
semifinals.
Semifinals, yeah. So he gets put to semifinals, and then after semis, semis is still best of 1. And after that, he gets put in grand finals, and grand finals we know is the best of 3. So that's where things start to get a little more like you just got to be on top of it because it can go to overtime. You can't let every match point you get is just huge. It's extra. It's an extra level, So we'll see how that goes for them. But I don't think anyone else from the other side is in semis right now. Besides, let's see. Nope. We're all waiting for matches. So I think we can stick with maybe Mark's gameplay as he hops into the warm up. I think he's gonna be inviting his opponent soon. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, thankfully we already have that round 3 already ready up there. So it's going to be Kitty Borg versus Marks and his teammate there. It's going to be very interesting just because I don't think that we have watched Kitty Borg yet. So, what if this is the person that takes Marks down? Because, if they're in round 3 at the moment, they're good. There's a reason that they're so far into the tournament so far.
They did just win 2 rounds in a row and pretty convincingly at that. So we're going to find out. Yeah, I'm checking out the bracket right now. I don't think it's possible for us to pull up the bracket on stream. However, I will link it for you guys so you guys can take a look. If you guys go ahead and look in the chat, there is that, and it's also linked. But also exclamation point bracket also gives you the same thing. Either one,
This is interesting. So you know how you brought up that Flow isn't streaming anymore?
correct.
It's because he lost in round 1.
Whoa!
He
What?
lost to DMZ Nosy.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is a plot twist I did not anticipate. It's like, oh, why did Flow stop streaming? I'm like, oh, that's, maybe something happened or like internet cut, but no, it's actually because he lost round 1. One of our consistent grand finalists, unfortunately, going down round 1. So, hey, next time we're gonna have to see those guys higher. But like, we didn't know these are some newcomers. I'm pretty sure, and they killed it. They obviously did pretty well. Who knows how that set went? We unfortunately didn't get to see. Maybe we'll ask them after, like, hey, what happened in that game? Those guys crazy.
Yeah,
Maybe they're
for the past 2 weeks, it's been Marks and Flo in the grand finals actually, and it's always been very, very close. I believe last weekend went to like all the way to game 3, and Marks barely won by 2 rounds, and it was like double overtime. So Flo is a very, very good player as well. So there's a lot of RNG in Fortnite. Maybe he was just having like a bad day. I know you have to say that, like, Fortnite's all about like your momentum. If you're having a bad day, it's definitely gonna show there. So might have been that. Maybe knows he's just very, very good at the game, and completely dominating. Maybe it was like a 5-0. Who knows?
Yeah, we definitely don't know. But for now, I'm kind of checking out Mark's stream. His stream kind of lagging a little bit too. So I wonder if his game is lagging as well. I do see that he just invited both of his opponents though, so they are currently in the same lobby now. So that's really good. So they'll be getting their match getting started shortly in round 3, and then after that into semis. So we're probably gonna stick with Marks throughout this. Like we said before, he's a constant grand finalist, so there's no reason not to watch, especially when he's one of the only people streaming. So if you are participating in this, please link your Twitch chats or Twitch streams in our Discord. There is a whole section for it under Twitch streams. Yeah, Twitch channel. Hop in there so we can watch your gameplay. Give you a shout out and such. So definitely want to do that ASAP. And it looks
exactly. The more feeds that we have here, the better. So if you guys are participating, there is a text channel in our Discord where you guys can link your streams. And if you want us to cast your gameplay and possibly make it in that top 5 that we post on our social medias, make sure you guys do link your gameplay. Go and tag us there in the Twitch channel's text channel. And this game is going to begin here, so we'll switch on over to gameplay very, very soon. They're just loading up the map at the moment here. It is going to be Kitty Borg versus Marks here. So let's see if Marks can clutch up once again and make it onto semifinals here.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into his gameplay in a moment as soon as we're ready, and then when we do, obviously we're gonna watch our grand finalists. So we will see what happens. Yep, they are currently loading up the map, so they're pretty much almost ready to go. So, okay. All right,
they
let's
are
see.
officially in the game. It looks like here, I think they just forgot to one didn't make it in time there, but they're gonna reset very quickly. Shouldn't take too long there. Yeah, one of the teammates in a queue in the map. Come on, buddy. What you doing?
Come on. Feels bad.
I got you.
All right.
Game number 1 beginning here. He's gonna turn off his music very shortly. There we go. There we go. He's got me. All right, round number 1 here. There's gonna be Kitty Borg's team there. That's a tongue twister. I can't believe I'm actually saying it right. Versus Mark's team here. I don't believe that we have casted over Kitty Borg here before. Nice hunter tag there. Gonna go for some shots there. That was very, very odd. Hit him for like 166, maybe 199 as well. But Tacos was able to get the kill there. I believe Crunchy did knock one player, so now it's Crunchy versus Tacos. 1v1 situation. Crunchy already got that hunter tag on Tacos. Can he get the wall and possibly go for the edit here? Trying to juke him out so he can get that wall. Just needs to shoot that, and then he should be able to take that wall pretty easily. Trying to juke him out here. Gets the wall, 60 damage. There we go. Takes it.
Oh my god, Crunchy, you're so good.
Mark's the hype man. Let's go.
Crunchy, you're so good, dude. Let's go, Crunchy.
There we go. There we go. So it's successfully taken round 1 here. Not a surprise here. They are
No,
very,
okay.
very aggressive there, and you
Okay,
saw that
stop
Crunchy
saying
took
that.
out
It's this
Psyche
competition
Borg in the
taking
first like
place.
10 seconds, it looked like. So,
Yeah.
ooh. And also something interesting too that I just saw there.
Or at least
They
not
don't know how to do
close.
the exploit where you
But
take
see,
the
that
walls
would've been
before
perfect,
the
but
barrier
that's
goes
it,
away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's a little exploit you can do in these box fighting maps where
Take this
you do
kid's
like a
wall,
certain
bro.
jump and you basically like take walls
Oh,
when that
shit.
invincibility barrier is still
Oh,
there.
Tubby
yeah, that one.
tacos.
I
Goes
see.
down.
I know
Yeah,
which one. Oh,
yeah.
so you're saying the opponents aren't doing that?
Yes, they don't
I
know.
see.
So Marks can play even more aggressive because now he's able to just take the first couple walls there. His opponent's only takes the one in the very beginning, and then he just breaks in and
How to carry
makes it
Merc
look
in a
so
box fight.
easy. They're taking round number 2 there. I saw a nice little flick shot too there. So shout out.
Yep, indeed. So
That is so sad. Can we
I
get one gift card to flow on
I know that
explain on
this is
tournaments?
winners round 3, and I'm sure Cyborg Kitty or Psyche Borg was doing pretty dang well, but Mark's just grand finalist consistently, and he's looking
Bro, are
mad
they
nice
lag-
right
are they
now.
lagging out?
He's looking mad, mad nice right now. Nice little flick shot out there again. Taking out some shield, gonna go for another flick shot. Psyche Borg does not
I
know
blue fight him.
what hit
Man, I
them there.
run.
Crunchy does get the confirmation though. I believe that is round 3 in Mark's favor. This looks like it's gonna be a very, very quick game here.
Indeed, and I mean
So yeah, it's more than 25.
jeez, it's like not even. This is looking a little easier than not easier, but like a little more convincing. Let's put it that way. Than round 2. Goodness gracious, they are hoping Cyborg Kitty. I'm gonna call him Cyborg Kitty. I'm gonna keep messing it up, but you said it once, and now that's all I can think about. But Psyche Borg, they gotta reverse this momentum. They gotta get their head in the game. I have confidence. I know they can do it. They just gotta, they gotta think about it a little harder or change up their gameplay in some way. But I'm sure they'll figure it out, hopefully. But currently at 4-0, this is their match point sitting on.
This is match point here. Looks like it's going to be a 5-0 finish here. You can tell that Marks and Crunch aren't taking it too seriously because they're just kind of W keying in the box, going for some like quick flick shots, just kind of like trying to go for some Twitter clips basically. But
Yeah, you're right about that exploit though. Look at that. I know it just passed by a while ago, but goodness.
Yeah.
Goes down.
I'm telling you, it's so useful there and able to just clean them up there. Marks getting one, Crunchy getting the other one. 5-0, it is GG's. Marks is going to move on to our semifinals here. And now we need to find another feed because no one is casting this. So let's see. Let's see what we can find here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was a quick one. That was a quick 5-0 from Marks and Crunchy. Crunchy is such a satisfying name to say. It's like, yo, what's your teammate's name? He's Crunchy. That's him. That's okay. So double check. We might have a couple people.
Yeah, so it looks like we do have a feed here from Ruck, so we are going to be switching over to them. They're just switching teams here, but we should have gameplay for you guys in a second there. Ooh, look at it looks so clean, bro. Look at the esports arena.
It's who made that, Blondie?
It was me, man. You know the vibes.
Dang. All right, can you
Oh,
give me
B.
more info on it? Like your code, possibly your creator code. I think you got one of those, right?
You mean Code Blondie?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna quickly go ahead and find the stream for myself, so I can also take a gander at Rux's stream.
All right,
Cool.
but we will go ahead and watch these players. They are currently in round number 1 here.
All right, yeah, let's jump to it as soon as we can.
Guy right here.
And this is live. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. This is our other semifinalist once again. So let's see if it's another 5-0 or if it's a close game 5, possibly even in overtime. We're gonna find out in just a moment.
Sorry.
Semifinal contenders is the better way to put it. People that whoever wins this makes it 2 semis. So
Just take a fish. Just come back.
let's take a look.
Close to me, like.
These players are playing very, very aggressive. Rux and his teammate are getting pushed there. Got hit for 180 there. He's got to be careful. Get out of that box as soon as possible. Getting shot from both sides there. Does go down now. It's all up to Screw here to try and win this 1v2 situation. Maybe he should just respawn and no. He should have respawned and just taken his loot there. But unfortunately, got both of his walls taken there. Was not able to clutch up there. Loses round 1. So Getting Your Box and Bolino are currently leading by 1 round.
Yeah, and I mean, what did we say earlier about a winner? The person who spectate always is like the winner by coincidence.
True.
Do you think we're gonna have that again? Do you think that's
I
our
hope
good,
so.
just a good luck for every tournament?
We spectated Marks twice, and he did it on both rounds here. So let's see if Rux can continue the pattern here.
I got one.
Oh my goodness. He got Dorito peaked and he got one pump there. That was disgusting. Now Screw again in a 1v2 situation. Shield already taken off. He's trying to hide his box there, but the opponent is just too good there. Takes round number 2 here. Get in your box is just getting in his box.
Dude, getting in your box is going ham. He's getting in boxes for sure.
100%. I mean, it's plain and simple. It's in the name, you know.
And they don't know the exploit. If you take a look here, or do they?
No,
No, they
no.
don't. So, it seems like if someone does it by default, you can tell that they're like super knowledgeable and all that. What do you even do? Do you just place the wall? Is that all you do?
It's like very tough. You have to like jump at a certain angle, and then you have
Oh,
to like,
really?
yeah. It's like it's
He took wall. Careful.
it's not like insanely difficult to do. Nice shield tagger though, but they are trapped in this box here. These aren't his builds here. Teammate not editing down, deciding to heal there. Could have cost his life there. Now Rux can go in another box here, trying to regain his composure here. Let's see what he can do. He's getting pushed from both sides at the moment here. I think. I mean, it's not kind of like hypocritical because I always say like play with your teammate, but I feel like they're playing way too close where they're bumping into each other and just kind of rooting for each other. Try and get in aggressive. You're gonna go for some shots. It's 99 shield tag on that player there. Player not deciding to take some more shots here, so now Rux maybe getting a little bit of confidence here, maybe.
Rux is definitely playing a little safer this time around. Him and his teammate, they're playing a little more aggressive. They were getting tagged up, but I mean, look again, like they lose focus of one side of the map for 2 seconds and they just get lasered. So he will be sitting at 75 HP. He does have both heals, but will he have the opportunity to even use them? He's getting sprayed down for both angles. He just needs a moment of breathing room, and he's not even getting that.
And you could hear the frustration coming in here just because his teammate keeps, keeps just too close to keep bumping each other, editing each other's walls, editing them down, and this is not how you want to be in a duo box fighting tournament. You got to have that chemistry with your duo partner, man.
Exactly. You gotta have that 1-on-1. And see, we've seen this time again. Brux is kind of going for those low ground peaks where like someone starts playing aggressively, you edit, get the headshot like that, but he's not unfortunately going to be able to connect his shots there, but he's going for it. Oh no, takes a huge tag to the chest, and that's going to be 50 HP to his name. No extra heals on him. Teammate going down, and that's it. That's round number 3.
Round number 3 here. Rux and his teammate are possibly going to lose here. It is 3-0 right now, and the other team just looks a little bit too dominant, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, this is we call this the big tough. Sometimes it's
this is definitely the big tough there. It looks like he did take that wall there, but accidentally putting a stair behind him there. Gonna go for some long range shots here. I believe they're getting pushed by both teams right now. Gonna go for a shot. They're not gonna connect. Didn't take the wall there though, so he's got to be careful. He can't be making these aggressive plays when it's another duel potentially. Getting laser for 99, make that 124 damage. Quick math, I think. No more skill left on him. Oh, and he's going for these ego shots here. He did not have to go for that bloom fight. He got taken down there, so now his teammate again in a 1v2 situation. All they have to do is spray him down. One teammate sprays down while the other pushes in his boxer. Gonna go for a shot there. Nice hunter tag on him though. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can actually. Gets one down. Needs to try and get the siphon here. Nice tag once again on that other opponent, taking some more shield off him. Still has some shield to work with though, so Screw's not out of the woodworks just yet.
Blendy, you want to know a fun fact?
Let me hear it.
My mouse died.
Oh, nice pump there, but dang, your mouse died. Unfortunate.
I remember we talked about it. And
It was
you were like,
wired. You'd be chilling, but
you know the last time it died, the last time that happened, which was what, 2 weeks ago? So see, not too bad battery life. But anyway, that is 4-0. It's looking real tough for Rux. I hope he can make the turnaround. He needs to reverse the momentum. Look, see this time, look, taking a lot more walls on his side to kind of going for more of like map control approach, and I hope he can use that to his advantage and start to just use the utility to be able to quick 40 tap going to the head there, maybe body shot, not entirely sure, but this is an advantage for them. Another 110, so 150 damage to his name. So hopefully he can actually turn this into something. I mean, they're currently low. They're not going to have a chance to heal. Actually, they had a chance to heal. So they're going to take their minis. He's going to take his fish. So everyone's back at 200 here. However, the enemy team is, getting your box, definitely having a little less heals. So first time I think we're seeing an advantage overall from Rux's team. So hopefully they can push this and utilize it to just, start to reverse that momentum.
Yeah, they need to stop being, maybe stop being less aggressive, just because, and they're also getting very frustrated with each other as well. Looks like Screw does go down there, so now it's Rux in a 1v2 here. Gonna go for a shot, not gonna connect. They're gonna go for an edit, but was not able to do anything of it though. Got 5-0'd here. Unfortunately, Rux is gonna go down, and he's not gonna continue in the tournament. Get in your box is gonna move on though. Let's go ahead and see a refresh bracket here real quick.
Dang.
Okay. Looks like we're gonna have a feed here pretty soon. It's gonna be Get in Your Box that we just saw win against Marks actually. So that's gonna be very interesting.
That the get in your box guys definitely seemed pretty dang good. So Marks is gonna we'll see. Maybe it's another 5-0. Maybe it's a 5-0 in the other direction. Maybe it's a overtime 1-2. We're not gonna know until we get into that game. But they will be inviting them in a moment. Remember guys, this is still a best of one. That's the
Yeah.
craziest part. Winner of
best of
this
one.
gets to go to the best of 3 format, but it's still best of 1. We noticed that both teams are pretty dang good. So let's see how that goes overall. But
Looks like these players are getting each other in the lobby here, so we should get a feed very, very quickly here. Both players in the lobby now, so it's going to be a matter of time here. Early predictions here, just because we saw how good Get in Your Box is, but I don't think that Rux was at like Marx's caliber of skill, just because
yeah.
we saw some shaky shots there. We saw, not the best edits. The teamwork wasn't there because they kept editing each other down or just getting frustrated at each other. Do you think this is going to be like a 5-0 sweep, or do you think it's going to be like a double overtime type situation that we saw?
I want to say this would be a double overtime. Marks, even though Marks has won like multiple of our events before, I think the people that were fighting were actually pretty dang solid, and I think they have definitely the opportunity to be able to take them to overtime. So I think it's gonna be an overtime situation, but only time will tell. So as soon as we're ready, I'd like to jump into that feed, and hopefully we can just even see them warm up a little and see some skill difference, or maybe they're relatively the same. We'll find out. So only time can tell, right, Blendy?
That's true, man. I mean, we've seen it's kind of easy to kind of say like, oh yeah, Marks is going to win this just because he has had like a track record of consistency and like winning these tournaments. I mean, he's won the past 3 East tournaments. I don't know if he's won the West tournaments as well, but I can only assume that he's gotten pretty deep in those tournaments as well.
Who won the last West? I know Dynamite won the one before that, but Dynamite didn't enter this last one. Who won the last? Was it Flo? I don't know. Doesn't matter as much. Well, it does, but I'll find out. I'm really curious. I don't remember if.
Let's do some research. Let's go back in these.
Yeah, I'll take a look in a moment, but definitely we're either way. Regardless, Marks is still nuts. Am I right?
That is true.
Marks is nutty, as they say. So I'm
Man, I keep seeing.
Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into their feet in the island. Watch them like warm up a little, just run around. Any communication stuff, we'll at least know what's going on. And we'll find out. Yep, they are. Go ahead and launch the map, and now they are all gonna jump into this 2v2 best of 1. Get in your box versus Marks.
I don't know.
This is going to be definitely a very interesting game. Like you pointed out here, James, it is still going to be a best of 1. Once one of these players move on to the grand finals, that is when we are going to start doing our best of 3s, just so we can determine who is the best box fighter here in the bracket currently.
Yeah, I mean, this is
interesting.
It's basically the newcomers that are like, nah, we can win everything, versus the consistent winners that win every week. So it actually it's basically up to Marks to kind of like defend his title, if you get what I mean. Like he's got to be consistent. So we're gonna find out if he manages to keep that consistency, or if he's gonna be dethroned as the weekly East Coast winner.
Marks took some early damage, or taking 79 damage here. Looks like Crunch decided to go low ground while Marks is still high ground. I think they finally spotted where one of the players are, so now Marks has to heal up here, get back to 200 HP, just because the players he's playing are definitely very good. That's so unfortunate. He just popped 1 mini and he popped a fish, so he got like 75 HP back just to, have it all gone. So now back to 31 shield here. He thought these players are very good because going for these peaks here, not connected on that shot. That player did not miss at all. 1 HP. Crunchy actually taking the player down there, gonna get the siphon and possibly even getting the fish. You guys used that just yet. 2v1 situation here. This is looking very good for Crunchy and Marks here. Back to 51 HP, make that 102 shields to work with as well. Crunchy's just been playing insane today.
Yeah, and he's gonna just heal up. Hey, Marks, remember we talked about once, like the first time we watched him, Crunchy was like the one going ham, and then Marks was like, oh, we need to hit that Kovacs, and then it turned the other way around. But today, man, Crunchy's going out of his mind. And we heard earlier with the energy, but that is gonna be round 1. And I mean, yeah, very convincing, that one.
Crunchy's insane, man.
Marks might just go ham again. Classic Marks. Y'all need to sign up. Yeah. So yeah, Marks is up 1-0, but we need someone to dethrone this, guys. Y'all need to take down Marks. It's a free to enter tournament. You can enter for nothing. If you think you're nuts, go ham. Beat this guy. He keeps taking all the wins. So.
He's been absolutely dominant for the past 3 weeks here, James, and you're right, man. We need someone that could take him down, you know? I mean, it's literally just been the Mark show these past couple weeks here.
The Mark show.
Been so dominant.
Yeah, he's definitely nuts, as we say, but I'm not sure what Crunchy's up to over there. They're kind of just handling like 1v1s on their own kind of deal right now. So.
And for the past couple rounds here, even in the previous match there, Crunchy's been 1v2ing. If you've noticed, like Marks hasn't gone down, but Crunchy just 1v1 to his player, kills him, goes for the other player, kills him too, and he's just been like absolutely dominant these past couple days.
Yeah, if you saw that quick headshot, that's gonna be putting Marks down to 150 after the heals. He does have 1 mini remaining, so okay, it could be worse, but definitely lost that trade. He just got hit with that. We're gonna continue on. We're gonna see. All right, shooting into that platform. Are you rooting, Blendy? Are you rooting for the underdogs, or are you rooting for the consistent winners? Where are you on this?
I definitely want someone to come up and just take Mark's throne because, like we talked about, like he's just been dominating these past couple weeks here. But at the same time, like it's kind of hard to go against Marks because, like, he has that proven track record of just doing insane here. Both players in the box here now gonna get the kill. Finally getting a kill, Marks. Let's go, baby. You're getting carried anymore, baby. You can hold your own weight. I see you. 2-0 right now. You'll love to see it.
You love to see it. That's definitely stuff we like to see. And currently, like, man, they are, like I said already, they're just nuts. I'm curious who the grand finalists are going to be then, because there is no second redemptions here. Once you lose here, it is over for you. So we'll see if the other people that are on the other side of the semifinals, if they can do it. We have one important note that we might have forgotten about, Blend, and that's the fact that the people that are currently going to probably be on the other side of semis, meeting Marks in grand finals, beat Flo round 1.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, on the other side of the bracket. So that might be grand finals. And I mean, if they could beat Flo, I mean, Marks struggles against Flo too. Even though he seems to overall maybe like 51-49 win ratio. Like they do beat them. It's not like convincing. It's not like super like, yeah, you shredded them. It's close. It's extremely close. So if they could beat them round 1, this might be a close grand finals if they take it.
Yeah, I remember for the past 2 weeks actually, they've met each other in the grand finals. Flo was coming in from losers, and Mark's coming in for the winner for from 2 weeks ago when we actually did have that losers bracket, and they brought it back where it was a best of 3, and Marks won one, Flo won the other one, and then it went to like a double overtime game number 3. So it's just been very, very close for those 2 players here. So if these players are able to take down Flo, who's a very, very good player, it just kind of goes to show how good they are. And the gameplay is there, man. I mean, Marks keeps getting tagged up a bunch from getting your box and his teammate here, so they are definitely not one to just play around with and not take seriously.
Yeah, they're getting lit up a little bit more this time. Marks is definitely sitting at 56 with no heals, and Crunchy's sitting around 100 HP. They definitely at disadvantage this time, so I want to see how they handle disadvantage state and see if it's any different from their advantage, but so far it's relatively the same. Crunchy's calling stuff out. He's going to go into that 1v2, and Crunchy's just going to, okay.
I'm telling you, bro, he's been playing insane this week. He's just, this is his show now.
Oh my goodness, that's up, what, 3-0, right?
That is 3-0 currently. This is a best of 1 here. Marks and Crunchy are looking so dominant right now here. They might actually take these players down here with the 5-0 if they continue playing like this.
Yeah, it's
Ooh, got in his boxer 110. Crunchy gonna go in and try and help out with the confirmation there. Can they do it? Getting in that player's boxer. Crunchy does take him down. That was an absolutely insane play by Marks, and then Crunchy there with the assist. Gets a player trapped in the boxer, shield knock, and they do take him down. They make it look so easy.
Disgusting. This is just what in the world? We saw Get in the Box fighting Rux last time, and they were like, oh yeah, they shredded Rux, but now Marks just shredded them. It's like a 5-0 after a 5-0. It's crazy. I don't even know what's going on here. Marks just showing constantly. I was rooting for Marks, and I forgot he roasted me earlier when we were in that Discord, so now... Kinda. Now I'm just sad. My friendship with Marks has ended, and I am now a Get in Your Box fan. That's what's happening.
Unfollowed, unsubbed, rooting for the other team because you just roasted your setup.
Yeah, it feels bad.
I got a pretty solid setup though, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
actually. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, the slide setup. I gotta post that. I'm gonna post it on the chat because people gotta see. That is a really dope setup. You have a really cool setup going on. I'd love for people to see it. So.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. You know, it's just it's been a grind, man. You know, I was just mowing lawns all summer for 5 summers.
Oh yeah.
Just so I can get my setup, bro, and it's finally there, and you know, I'm happy.
All right, I posted it.
Ooh, nice 81 tag there. Can he get the confirmation? Player actually took a fish there, so he's not looking too weak. Marks with 3 HP. Can he clutch up with 3 HP? This is not his box anymore. He's not in a good situation. Actually makes it out somehow, though.
I don't know how he made out of that.
There, nice shield tag once again, but he comes from the other side. And that's the tough thing about these 1v2s, man. You focus on one player for too long, forget there's someone else there, and then that's it. But, you know, it's still 4-1. It's not like Mark is losing it. He's still doing so great. So
you also can't get too comfortable though, because if you start to get overconfidence or people start to go for pickaxes and stuff like that, that could literally like toss the entire tournament. Every game point counts. Even if you're up 4-0, you haven't won. You literally haven't won yet. We've seen people get 5-0'd. So if you're up 4-0 and then you get 5-0'd, that's extremely possible. So never want to get too confident. I do see a lot of Fortnite players get overly confident all the time. It's just like, it seems like Fortnite's a confident fest sometimes.
yeah.
So
honestly, all this game is, bro, is momentum. Like obviously, like there's building and editing, but just like other games, it's all about your mindset. So if you're going in there with like a really bad mindset of like, oh man, we're gonna lose, this guy's gonna like beat us, blah blah blah, like, you know, and you're getting your own head, like you're gonna lose 100% of the time, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot harder. You're fighting like an upwards hill battle by default if you're basically saying that like, oh, we're like really good, or the opposite, we're really bad. Like you can't be too much on either side. You can't have an ego, but you also can't be too pessimistic. You gotta just keep a clear mind, just play your best. That's always gonna be the best thing you can do for yourself. Have a little bit of confidence, but don't be overly confident, you know?
Just because, you know, when you do get overly confident, you start going for those, you know, silly plays where you go for pickaxe, or you go for like unnecessary flicks and whatever it might be there. So, you know, just have a level head there. Make sure you're not doing too many, you know, outlandish things there. Crunchy does knock one player, gets that confirmation pretty soon. You get that siphon, maybe. Yes, there it is. So now 1v2 situation. Oh no, actually, you got the second player.
Yeah, you got the second player. Right. I don't even know. I don't even know, dude. Crunchy's just going out of his mind. He's just 1v2ing everybody. Crunchy, the MVP of the night thus far, and he's currently up in grand finals already. I don't even know how Marks and Duo are just doing it. They went from a 5-0 to a 5-0 to a 5-1, right? Or is it 5-0, 5-1, 5-1? Whatever. Point is that no one's getting more than 1 point against Marks, dude. I am just absolutely terrified now.
I could do it.
The MVP. So.
Oh, we got a special guest here, Luke Shimoni Hebrew. What are your thoughts on that match?
Can you do it, Luke? You think you can take Marks and Crunchy down? Is that what you're saying? All right, I think we need to have an alternate Thug finals featuring Shimoni. He doesn't even need a duo. Just Shimoni versus Marks and Crunchy. Like just him. I think he can. You know, that's gonna be the. It's gonna be the Thug finals. Also, Bartnologist in the chat. What's going on, dude?
Yo, what's up, Bart?
Congrats on the 200 subs, my guy.
Bring him back. I need to interview my man. I need to interview my man, Luke.
Congrats to Bart for the 200 subs, dude. I was there. I was there for it. It was hype.
I'm actually one of his subs, so nice.
We were all there.
Kathy and Alpha are not supporting him. Bart, I'm supporting you. I'm subbed. I'm modded. I'm in there every single day. I wake up and I'm like, what does Bart need right now? I got you.
Dude, if you were a real homie, you'd gift him 800 subs so you hit 1,000.
Hold on, bro. If you're a real homie, you'd be subbed. Then you're not. So.
Oh wow. You know what, bro? I'm just gonna head out. I'm just kidding. I do follow him though. So we are waiting for our other semis and our other. You know, the problem was that Marks was playing through the bracket, so he's so much farther ahead in the bracket than everyone else because he's 5-0ing everybody. So we're probably gonna going on a small little break here. So thank you guys for watching. Blendy, any closing notes before we go to our grand finals when we come back?
Make sure you guys go wash your hands. Make sure you guys are hydrated. Make sure you guys eat your food. And we will be right back.
See you guys in a sec.
The past 4 years at Esports Arena, we really didn't know what our identity was. We tried our pro tournaments. We tried running content pieces. We tried doing music events. We had our memberships. We realized that the community just always kept coming back for our local tournaments, for every Wednesday night, every Friday night, every Thursday night. So then it hit us. Series E is going to revolutionize the esports industry. You as a competitor now have consistency to come and compete. You get to keep coming back and let it count for something. That opportunity to get paid by Esports Arena, to get paid by a major brand that's helping support this league, this foundation, because so many times the dollars stop at the pro level. They stop there. They never trickle down to the guys like us, the guys that had the dreams, that wanted to make it, to become a pro, but never had that opportunity because they lived in somewhere in Alaska or somewhere in Idaho. No offense, Idaho, I like you guys, you're so cool, potatoes. But when you don't have that opportunity, like a guy who's from LA or a girl who's from LA or New York or these major cities that have esports tournaments that go all the time, where can you start? Where do you go? Where do you become a pro? How can you do that? How do you get paid? How do you get noticed? How do you get recognized? It doesn't exist. There's not a clear path there. It's a randomized system. You gotta be good. Don't get me wrong. You've gotta be good and you gotta compete, you gotta play. But it's hard when you got a full-time job and you got a full-time student, you got bills to pay. You can't commit yourself 100% to esports. Esports Arena wants to change that. We are gonna change that. You're gonna get $1,000 a month in pay from Esports Arena. We're gonna travel you across the country to compete against other people just like you. That's the feeling that I'm looking at that 8-year-old and I'm thinking, man, this person could become a professional gamer, but how? Now they're gonna start their path at Esports Arena and they're gonna compete to become that next pro, to become that next influencer, to become that next superstar. They're gonna start at Esports Arena. That's what Series E is all about. Opportunity for everyone to be your first step in esports.
Hey, it's filthy.
4 years at Esports Arena, we really didn't know what our identity was. We tried our pro tournaments, we tried running content pieces, we tried doing music events, we had our memberships. We realized that the community just always kept coming back for our local tournaments, for every Wednesday night, every Friday night, every Thursday night.
So then hit us.
Series E is going to revolutionize the esports industry.
You as a competitor now have consistency to come and compete. You get to keep coming back and let it count for something. That opportunity to get paid by Esports Arena, to get paid by a major brand that's helping support this league, this foundation, because so many times the dollars stop at the pro level. They stop there. They never trickle down to the guys like us, the guys that had the dreams, that wanted to make it, to become a pro, but never had that opportunity because they lived in somewhere in Alaska or somewhere in Idaho. No offense, Idaho, I like you guys, you're still cool, potatoes. But when you don't have that opportunity, like a guy who's from LA or a girl who's from LA or New York or these major cities that have esports tournaments that go all the time, where can you start? Where do you go? Where do you become a pro? How can you do that? How do you get paid? How do you get noticed? How do you get recognized? It doesn't exist. There's not a clear path there. It's a randomized system. You gotta be good. Don't get me wrong. You've gotta be good and you gotta compete, you gotta play. But it's hard when you got a full-time job and you got a full-time student, you got bills to pay. You can't commit yourself 100% to esports. Esports Arena wants to change that. We are gonna change that. You're gonna get $1,000 a month in pay from Esports Arena. We're gonna travel you across the country to compete against other people just like you. That's the feeling that I'm looking at that 8-year-old and I'm thinking, man, this person could become a professional gamer, but how? Now they're gonna start their path at Esports Arena and they're gonna compete to become that next pro, to become that next influencer, to become that next superstar. They're gonna start at Esports Arena.
That's what Series E is all about. Opportunity for everyone to be your first step in esports.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Esports Arena $250 box fighting tournament featuring Fortnite. That is a mouthful there. We are back after a very long break here. We were waiting for our grand finalists to start up the game. They're finally about to start it up there. So we will have gameplay very, very shortly. But James, what do you think so far, my friend? Marks has been 5-0, 5-1ing everyone in the bracket so far. So do you think this is going to be any different?
I don't know, man. Everyone's literally just been going like Mark's has just been going insane. I don't know what happened that just made him go nuts, but he's been going nuts. I don't think it's going to be like a straight sweep at all, though, because we have to think here. The guys that Marks are fighting are DMZ Nosy. I don't know his teammate, but it's Nosy's team.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, who are these guys, right? Like, oh, just like, we never heard of them. They haven't entered our tournaments before. But they beat Flow round 1.
True.
Our constant grand finalists. They beat second or first seed just off first round. So I mean, if they're capable of taking, just beating Flo and what's Flo's teammate's name? I totally forgot. Do you remember? Corey, yeah, Corey with the 0. That's right. So I'm pretty sure if they can beat them, they might have a really good grand finals here. And this is best of 3. Remember, again, this is the first time we're going to be seeing that best of 3. So we might all of a sudden see a different shift in the gameplay. We're going to find out. But for now, Bundy, they're getting to go into that thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at them in the island right now. Let's shift over to that gameplay in a moment here, and it looks like they might be starting in a second. What you thinking?
They're going to go ahead and switch the teams on over here. They are going to be in that match in a couple of seconds here. You do have a point there. Nosy obviously did beat Flo, who has been a very dominant player in these, tournaments so far. So obviously I don't want to downplay him, but, I feel like Marks is just so nasty. And I mean, he's proven himself time and time again. And I feel like this week is going to be no different and that Marks is just going to win once again. Looks like the players are starting off here. They are going for that early exploit that we were talking about earlier. Did not successfully take that wall, so that you could tell that these players know what they're doing there. Oof, Marks takes a nasty 70 damage struck to the head there. He gets shot from behind, though. 26 white damage on the player. He is so weak. Nice shot there from Crunchy coming in from behind there. Crunchy's been dominant so far. It looks like he's continuing that reign there. Does knock Nosy there, so now it's all up to Nosy's teammate to possibly win this 1v2 situation. Like James, you pointed out, it is a best of 3, so these players have to win 2 sets of games here to be the grand champions. Looks like Crunchy there still calling out his damages. Nosy's teammate is very weak here. Crunchy actually took some damage here, but luckily having that fish to go back up to 150 HP. They have to work together. You're not to get any walls taken and take damage here.
Yeah, and so in this situation here, I mean, it is going to be the 1v2, I believe, right? So kind of a little bit scary, but they are doing all right. So currently they're doing okay. So we're going to find out in a second here. It looks like he's stuck into a 1x. You hear a lot of sprays coming through the walls. He's trying to replace the wall, and his teammate's going to be able to get the one shot, 160 to the head. That was nice. That was a little convincing on Mark's part. That was quite good.
Yeah, so it looks like it's Nosy and his teammate is Mage there. I did like that play where Marks had him on one end, Crunchy had him on the other end, and then Marks just had him like trapped in that box. Crunchy came from the backside, took one shot, Crunchy opened it up,
Yep.
finished off the kill, made it look so easy.
Literally opened up that opportunity there. So, I mean, we're going to be figuring out what happens. These are the people that beat Flo and Corey. What is going on?
Gets 30 damage there, did not knock him. Oh my gosh, he's in his box. He's got to be careful. He needs to run away here. Possibly get his siphon, pop that fish, do what he needs to do. Gets 3 fishes there, so he's going to go back up 200 HP here easily. 67's only matter of time until he pops that 3rd fish here. That was so close from Marks. I can't believe he actually somehow got out of that box successfully. Goes for the shot there, did not connect though. Now this is Nosy's builds here.
Oh, this is so scary. Oh, I'm actually super scared of this situation. But, dude, I don't think we've ever seen someone that had 3 fish in one situation before. He's in such an advantage. And if you see here, he's like, oh, he has 3 fish. He's going to try to, like, push him down, right? He's, like, trying to rush him so that he can't heal. But, like, dude, Marsh is on the run and going for the reverse pokes here. So he's not afraid. So will Marks be able to get the other fish? That's the real question. Marks, I need you to get that fish home.
I don't think I think he's trying to, like, save it, which I'm not sure if I agree with just because that 33 HP could, you know, be a savior there. Yeah.
It's not like 10 or 20. It's 33 HP. That's huge. And you have 6 minis. Like, you're not too terribly afraid. I'll admit, though, that if you get to, like, green HP, like, just no shield, the fish could be pretty dang... Okay, oh, he didn't use it.
He faked it, yeah.
He faked it. Oh. Do you think that's, like, optimal? It's, like, really fast. Can you even, like...
He almost took too much damage or almost going down. Now he does need to pop these fish. He doesn't have an option. Decided to save 1 fish by popping that minis because, like you said, he has 6 minis, dude. I mean, he has the ability to burn through all these heals and still be good.
He is struggling a bit here, though. He is not finding an opening. He is getting tagged quite a bit, a couple of times. Oh, okay. I don't think that shot connected. That looked like some server registration things, but I'm not entirely sure.
I would left-hand edit that.
But it looks like it's gonna be kind of like sitting on the offensive. He's hugging that side of the wall there, kind of looking for an opening. Both players are. Oh my goodness, 60 damage to his name. Okay, another fish. He's looking healthy still.
He needs to be careful because he has 4 builds to his name here. He can't burn through these mats like he's been doing. So no more builds to work with. Now he can't even build. He needs to be careful. He needs to take these advantage of all these builds, not finding... Oh, did he get it? Yes, he did. He got 13 extra builds there. So clutch. Almost lost that round there because of that.
Sneaky.
It's going to be a very close round here, James.
This is extremely close. I'm actually so terrified. I'm very interested how this is going to go down because if you looked at Marks' perspective, he had 3 fishes. Oh, okay. Quick hunt coming. Oh, no. The switch. He did it. What a madman. What happened?
That was so close. He got 300 mats off that body that he found there. I'm very surprised he found that body, honestly.
Dude, Nosy choked.
He honestly did choke because there's like a second or two where like no one shot really. So like Nosy could easily shot him there. Marks and Nosy both kind of like choking there. You know, they didn't really take the shots that they needed to.
Dude, I don't...
Oh,
oh God, 100 already.
Oh my God, 97 off the peanut butter?
Dude, I'm in shock. I'm still in shock. What in the world?
Yeah, that was insane. That was so clutch from Marks. I believe that was the 2nd round one that they've taken there. I believe he tagged him for 108 there. So nice shots. Crunchy taking care of the other player as well. So now Nosy is going to be in a 1v2, or I'm sorry, Mage is going to be in a 1v2 situation here. And they know that they're weak here. Crunchy getting the siphon there, so he's got to be back at 200 HP. Going to go from the backside there. Can you get the kill? Not connecting on any shots. Just in. Shoot him through the ramp there. Player barely phased through. Beautiful shot there.
Oh my goodness. Crunchy and Marks, dude, with the 3-0. And it's not even like a close... It's a close 3-0. It's not like a stomp 3-0. It's been like neck and neck. That one was pretty... That last one was pretty convincing with the one previous to that. Yeah, the one previous to that has definitely been very close. So the fact that, you know, they're up 3-0 right now, it's just more testament to them. I'm real scared right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. I mean, these rounds have been so clutch there, but Crunchy's been clutching up and winning his 1v1s, coming up to help Marks. Ooh, he can't edit.
Oh
He
my!
needs to be so careful here.
Okay, he's just running it down, dude. Nosy has no fear just running at people. He is left-clicking on the boxes and running through, but Marks is on the run. He's just like, please leave me alone. I am dipping. I am so out of that situation. It's crazy.
Yeah,
But
man, he needs to be careful here because it just takes one pump there. He only has 150 HP to work with as well, which, in box fights, that's not too much because that fast shotgun does so much damage.
I believe Crunchy did get the Siphon as well, so he is sitting back at 150. So both players are now back at 150. So maybe they look for the mats here. Look for the body, look for the mats, and then decide to push. Maybe Nosy already grabbed him. Not entirely sure. But it seems like Nosy is the one that's live last, like every time almost. So maybe his teammates struggling a little bit. I believe every time I see the kill feed, it's Nosy going down second. But I will double check in a moment.
Yeah, this is a grand finals, man. You gotta have your A game on right now because Marks has been so dominant throughout these past couple weeks there. And look at that Crunchy getting in the box, one pumping and making it look so easy there. Taking the 4th round, and it's just one more round until they have one series up, and it's the best of 3. So after this, they just need one more series win, and they're the champions once again.
What did they throw at him? Was that an emote? They threw like a water balloon.
Yeah, they threw a water balloon.
Oh, okay. That's just... Also, I see what you're saying now. You have to jump at like that angle to get the walls. I see it now. Okay, everything makes more sense. But Crunchy going down. Oh, quick 120 to the head. All right.
120 then a 50, but then he got that Siphon from Crunchy actually, so he's going to be back up to a good amount of HP. Mage getting that kill there. He's got to be careful here. Got phased through. I don't think he's going to win that.
Yeah, no, he got left click. Okay, well, Corey unfortunately dropping the ball on that one, getting instantly just like denied at the beginning of that match. Maybe a little bit of confidence, maybe accidentally missed an edit, but it is going to be 4-1, so we could see a reversal 4-4. We can go to overtime here, but currently we're going to find out in a moment. Will Marks be able to take a 5-1, or is it going to be getting even closer and closer until we get to that set 2 of grand finals?
I think that was the first 1v1 that Crunchy lost there, and after you lose a 1v1, your teammates in a 1v2 situation, it's so tough there because all the team has to do is just work together, push in the box at the same time, and then, it's almost impossible to get that 200 pump.
Oh, he's just getting kicked.
And they're not having on private there, but...
You see the speed, though? He was ready. He's like, kick, private. That was snappy.
He's used to it.
Marks, I'm impressed. That was the most impressive thing I've seen thus far. That was so dope, dude. That was some speed and mouse control if you saw.
100%. No, I saw that, bro. That was like, he knew exactly where it was.
He was confident. He knew exactly, he knew exactly where it was, what it was, when it was, how it was. He was ready.
At this point, I think Mark is just trying to burn the builds of that player, but he's also got to be careful because look at his ammo count for his AR. He has about a clip and a half to work with here, so it's good that you're burning through the mats, but you don't want to burn through all of your AR. Cracked his shield there. Now the player's one shot. Ooh, gets that wall taken from him, though. He's got to be careful. Phase through his own pyramid there. Going to go for an edit play here, possibly. He needs to back down while Crunchy takes care of the work here. Both players are actually very weak. Crunchy does not have any shield, so Marks had to drop that mini for him. So now both players are going to be at about 125 HP total.
Yep, and he's going to be able to take this mini at some point, maybe, hopefully. The name of the game is to not let your opponent heal, right? Minis take, what, a second and a half, 2 seconds?
Ooh.
Something like that? Oh, okay, laser, I saw that.
That's a nice laser there from Marks there, taking off the shield and taking off some health damage as well. Try and get in the player's box once again. Let's see if they work together. Crunchy actually goes down. Marks is trying to go for a hero play here and try and edit through, but these are not his builds to edit. Has 200 mats to work with here. Can he clutch up the 1v2 situation? Because if he does win this, he moves on in the series 1-0.
Indeed, but it's not looking too good for him. I don't think we've seen, given he hasn't been in the situation that he's needed to do it, I don't think we've seen Marks win a 1v2 yet. I mean, like I said, we haven't seen him in a 1v2 too many times, but he hasn't won too many. So if he can do this, this is huge momentum going into set 2. So hopefully he can get away with that. I think what's going on is he's baiting the fact that he might have no mats because he was kind of jumping around so that the opponents get more aggressive. Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Trying to go for the one pump. They're getting 6 two double headshots there. Not able to do so. Maybe if he got one more headshot there, could have cleaned them up. But unfortunately, does go down. It is currently 4-2 here. Still the first game here, so it is anyone's game to take, and that momentum is just so important.
Yeah, that was real scary, but Crunchy once again going down first, leaving Marks to defend on his own in the 1v2. And maybe Crunchy's got to play a little slower. Maybe he's gonna find a way to, it's every time Crunchy's gone down, those are the only 2 rounds that they've lost. So
That's true.
Crunchy's popping off today too. So
yeah, he's actually had like a very good week, which is not saying that he's a bad player. There are other weeks, but it's usually been like Marks getting all the kills or both players. But this week specifically, it's just been Crunchy just dominating through the bracket. I mean, 2-0ing everyone, or I mean 1v2ing everyone, getting that 160 damage there. Can Marks clean up the kill? Though Crunchy comes from the side, nice shot there from Marks. Now the player hit for 95 shield. Players so weak. It should only be a matter of time till they win this round and move on in the series 1-0. There we go. Beautiful, making it look so nice.
that was beautiful. That was CA. We saw Nosy instantly getting down. He got tapped for 160 by Marks. Marks hit that clean shot there. So it is best of 3.
Does that mean a creative or like just a...
Okay, so they did know. Okay, just checking. I was like, please tell me you guys know it's best of 3. So I don't know if they left the world or like left creative or whatever. So they're gonna re-invite each other back. If they left, we'll find out in a sec.
Yeah, they just need to reset the map here, but it shouldn't take them too long here. But do you think that's a dominant performance there? It was what, 5-2? So
yeah, it was dominant. They choked for a second. Definitely were like, and then they got it back together and they were like, okay, it's all good. So currently they're gonna be able to be big chilling for a little bit, and we're gonna find out with this that if they can take that lead, I mean, like they gotta run with it. They gotta win this. They want to go to West Coast. I'm sure they want to enter that West Coast tournament as well. They're known for entering both events at the same time because you know what, they're just that good. So hopefully they can, want to push it out and get into West Coast and win both tournaments. So you guys got to just win another 5-0. That's it. That's all y'all need to do. But remember, I got roasted. I got roasted by Marks earlier. Remember?
You did get roasted by Marks. How do you feel, man? You're a couple hours in after getting roasted. How do you feel right now?
I am the big sad.
Oh, big sad. I see. Okay, so let's see. 5-2 here. I guess a dominant performance. I kind of don't want to say like it's a dominant performance just because that's kind of like taken away from like the DMZ clan. They're saying that they didn't play well because they did, but Crunchy's just been playing insane, man. He's been getting those 1v2s and making it easy for Marks. Or he just knocked one player, and then after that, it's a 1v2 for the DMZ boys, and Crunchy and Marks just able to clutch up.
Yeah, exactly. So it's fairly relatively close. Even the skill level is no huge gap or anything. They're both teams could definitely take it without a question of a doubt. So I'm still rooting. I guess I'm rooting for Marks.
You guess,
even though he roasted
you.
But I mean, he's still our home champions that constantly win every time. Him and Crunchy. Crunchy's just playing a little hot today, so I'm not surprised that he's just kind of going off. The 2 rounds that Crunchy went down, they lost. That's all I'm saying. The only 2 rounds I'm pretty sure that Crunchy went down are the ones they lost.
It's just so hard to win a 1v2 situation, especially if you were playing against like these top players, because this is grand final. So these players just went through that bracket and just dominated through everyone there. So able to 5-2 someone, that's pretty impressive, especially in the grand finals.
Yeah, indeed. So I think we just got confirmation that Marks is starting his second match, but so that's like, I believe they're on a little bit of a delay now. That's smart of them because you don't want to get stream sniped ever. And like that's what a lot of pros do whenever they play in these events. They'll like add the delay, the kill races, all that stuff like that. They'll always add the delay just in case people like are in their game or like people want to stream snipe, even if they're playing casually. People don't want to know your location 24/7. It sucks that you don't get like alerts right away, but of course competitive integrity over like everything. So totally makes sense. So in approximately like a minute 30, their game will be starting up. So we could probably jump to the island in a minute and just like watch them as they prepare to get into the next match.
Yeah, it looks like all 4 competitors are in the lobby here. The question is, can they get this next victory? Because if they do, they can just move on to West easy there. And is it going to be another 5-0 situation or possibly even like a 5-2? Because I think this is actually the most amount of rounds that they've lost. 2 rounds.
Yeah. Oh, what is the skin? Why is it all gold? Is that just like a variant of it?
Yeah, it's
I
one
guess
of
that's
the
tier 100, right?
Yeah, it's one of the agents there. So that's one of like the bosses where you get the mythical weapons. His name is Midas, and it looks very nice.
It is a cool skin.
Mm-hmm.
So
Looks like these players are finally on the island, so we're going to switch on over to the gameplay here. Let's see if they're going to be able to win this match here, or if they're going to have to go to a game 3 possibly.
yeah, we're gonna be finding out in just a moment. But I mean, well, we got like 30 seconds before the game starts, and this is set number 2. So Marks and Crunchy are up 1-0 in this series. It is a best of 3, so it's up to them to 5-0, 5-1, 5-2. Any 5 in some direction winning, and they win the entire set, and they win the grand finals. Any 5, any 5.
Just get a 5. Just get a 5, bro, and you're good.
Get 5 unless it becomes 5-4, then you need to win by 2.
That's true.
So,
Thank you, DMZ Mage.
are you excited?
I'm very excited, my friend. I'm very curious to see if they're just going to continue their dominant performance and, possibly 5-0 here. And then the question is going to be, are they going to do the same thing in West? Just because you pointed out earlier where these players like to do East and West just because they know that they're very good no matter what the ping is. So that's going to be the real question there.
You know the oh, yeah, you don't play League of Legends, huh?
No, not really.
Oh my goodness, you see this already though, opening up with the first down, and they were just, was that real? Was that practice or was that real?
I think that might have been practice. I'm not sure.
Dude, I don't know. That was like, either that was the monstrosity sweep or that was practice and it didn't count. But it said 1-0. So if they don't reset, for sure that was real. Oh no, it's a starting game. Wait, no, that was real. I think they just got eviscerated that hard, homie. That was, Mark's already taking up an early strong lead here. Yep, that was 100% real. So we are up 1-0. Mark's is up 1-0 in series, and now 1-0 in the game. He's matching.
Yeah, I love when these duos match. I just think it looks so funny. But oof, nice shot there, hitting for I believe it was like 68 damage there. Can he get the shield off of this player though? He's having a very hard time trying to take that wall from him there. And that's where the ping comes into play. I believe he is currently playing on, let's see. Is that 47, 28? I don't know, one of those, right?
Yeah. Oh no. Wait, doesn't it say 160 or is that not how that works?
160.
40. I'm not sure. Oh wait, no, his ping is like, is that 90? 60?
The numbers are so small, dude.
Dude, I can't see. I can't see.
Like, I kind of see a 35 now that I'm looking at it, but he has like pretty normal ping right now.
I think he has 3,000 ping. That's clearly the only, obviously the only choice that matters right now.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally kidding, but oh my god, yeah, he's at 100 ping. I heard him say it too. I did see the triple digits. So yeah, no, he is super lagging. He is. Yeah, hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's
This might require a reset here.
It's okay, nah, we got Crunchy. Crunchy is slaying though.
This might require a reset, James.
It literally doesn't matter, dude. Crunchy's just gonna go off.
I know that there's a map on Fortnite Creative that you can load up where it just lags it for everyone. So maybe there's some things going on there. But nice cleanup there. I believe Crunchy hit him for 103, and then Marks hit him for 120. They're currently 2-0 in the series here. Gotta hope that little lag spike was just a lag spike and it's not permanent.
He's back at 40. I do see he's back at 40.
Okay.
Back to 90. 117. 127.
Something's going on here.
We're hitting records, dude. But if you see, the game is taking forever to start too, so there's something going on.
It's definitely got to be the creative match. I think someone might have put in that code as a troll, and maybe it's lagging for everyone right now.
Wouldn't someone else have to be in their creative lobby to do that?
Yes.
Okay, they're just gonna go ahead and restart, but they're 2 or 3-0. 3-0, right?
If we respawn,
I don't think that round might have counted. So I think it's still 2-0 right now.
Yeah, 2-0.
no, they get a point.
So,
but this is game number 2 here, and Marks and Crunchy are leading in the series 1-0. So if they do win this next game here, it is going to be a GG's, and they are going to be your East champions, and possibly we want to West and be the champions there as well.
yeah, but I mean, I guess it's good now.
Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit better. So that last round did not count. So you're
What
gonna
they
see
do though?
I'm not sure. Oof, nice 170 shot that he gets one player. Nice ramp there to block off the other player. Gonna try and go for a siphon, but the player gets him in his boxer. 1v2 situation. Crunchy's actually very weak here, has barely any shields on him. They're gonna get very aggressive on him though. Nice edit. Gonna try and get the ramp here, not doing so successfully. Gets nosy, so Crunchy is able to get his siphon there.
Oh no, this could be a 3-0 coming out for Marks and Friend. But if that is the case, you're up 3-0 in the second series. Like, that is so demoralizing to be in. Oh my goodness, already taking 75 though. AR spray is going to be a nice clean sweep.
Trying to go for that Eddie. He's just waiting for it. Nice. That player just kind of give up. I mean, he knew he was trapped in the box. There's nothing he could do. It says 4-0, but that last round did not count. So it's currently 3-0 in the series here. They need these next 2 round wins to move on and be the champions.
That is ridiculous. Thank goodness the lag is gone now, however, so that'll definitely be a lot easier for them.
Ooh, you say that, but now it's taking like a minute to start up.
Yeah, I'm a little scared.
James, did you curse it? It looks good so far. I think we're good.
Oh my god, I finally got a ball.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, there. Nice retake there. Trying to go for some wall retakes once again there. I think Crunchy's already in the guy's boxer. Knocks his shield off. Actually, that was actually Crunchy's shield, so that's not good. Another 1v2 situation here. Can the player Nosy clutch up here and get this 1v2 here? This tournament life is on the line here. Nice shot there. That was for at least like 160. That was a nice pump to his head.
Yeah, I think they kind of just need to take a break for a second. They were getting lasered for free just because they were kind of getting a little aggressive. So we're gonna see if they can do something about it. Crunchy sitting at like 20 HP. Goodness gracious. So hopefully
He needs to pop these minis here, because if one player goes down, then the player's going to get so confident, get that siphon, and then possibly go for that 1v2 here. And we saw that Nosy is very weak, actually, so they just need one good shot on him. Crunchy goes down. That's what I was talking about. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. Barely shooting him in the head there. Nice stuff.
I think he just like shot through his teammate. He like shot through him. So because I know you don't have unit collision on your teammates, just like friendly fire to get the kill is kind of cool. So he's up 4-0 now. So this is game point already. Goodness.
Yeah, good stuff there from the squad here. There's a reason why they're your champions for the past 3 weeks here. It looks like he's gonna make it champions once again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Missing a shot there, gaining 85 shield tag there. He's got to be careful. Crunchy's already in the boxer. Can he get a finish here? Can he get a knock possibly? Player trying to phase through that wall there. Takes a wall successfully, but not getting the shot on Marks. Marks just got to back off for a second and try and heal as much as possible while Crunchy gets aggressive, which he is so good at doing.
Dude, and I mean, they're both sitting at less than 100 though, so they got to take a second. All right, y'all got to breathe. Just take a break, relax, and they're going to take the minis. I always find it so interesting that they always are willing to save every little HP so they don't burn a mini just to like save the 10 HP. But you know, makes sense. Makes sense. You know, I'm more of a high risk, high reward kind of guy, but this is the more safe approach, which would be save the HP. Actually, it was the other way around. Maybe the other way around is more high risk, high reward. I'm the safe guy, I guess. But anyway, getting tagged. He's sitting at 50 HP. Crunchy's still sitting at 150 though. It's still a 2v2, but it is match point for Crunchy and Mark. So hopefully they can go for this 5-0 here.
Crunchy actually got a knocked and he got the finish as well. So now this player again in a 1v2 situation. It's looking so unlike that. Crunchy cleans him up, gets that 1v2, makes it look so easy. They are your East champions, James. I can't say I'm surprised, honestly. GG's to them. They played out of their mind. Crunchy had an insane week.
That was, what do I even say about that? That was insane. That was crazy. Like last game, they only went down. They only lost when Crunchy got down. Like that's literally how it went down. Grand Finals was a 10-2, and even the 2 was only in the first set. It was 5-2 and then 5-0. So we were absolutely ludicrous. But I know
they did not lose too many rounds, dude. I mean, I think in total they got like what was it, like a 5-0, 5-1, and then they got a 5-2 against these players. They lost like maybe like 3 or 5 rounds in total. That's insane.
That's insane. Like actually throughout the entire event, like they just owned. Like that's, you know, classic 2007 word. They just owned. They did extremely well. But I know that our next tournament will be beginning at 7 p.m. PST. So I believe we'll be going on a break in a bit here until the West Coast tournament begins. I think registration might still be open. So if you guys watched and you're like, dude, I want to be in this, you still have an opportunity to enter, I believe. You know, we're casting, so I'm not the tournament organizer, but go ahead and check it out. The bracket, !bracket an exclamation point sign up. Those would be your two commands to see the bracket and see the sign up on matcherino.com/ESA. So we'll see you guys next time, which is going to be in 15 minutes, right, Blendy? Not too long from now. So
quick break. Make sure you guys go wash your hands. Make sure you guys stay hydrated, and we're gonna go on a break and be back very soon.
15 minutes.
The past 4 years at Esports Arena, we really didn't know what our identity was. We tried our pro tournaments, we tried running content pieces, we tried doing music events, we had our memberships. We realized that the community just always kept coming back for our local tournament, for every Wednesday night, every Friday night, every Thursday night. So then it hit us. Series E is going to revolutionize the esports industry. You as a competitor now have consistency to come and compete. You get to keep coming back and let it count for something. That opportunity to get paid by Esports Arena, to get paid by a major brand that's helping support this league, this foundation, because so many times the dollars stop at the pro level. They stop there. They never trickle down to the guys like us, the guys that had the dreams, that wanted to make it, to become a pro, but never had that opportunity because they lived in somewhere in Alaska or somewhere in Idaho. No offense, Idaho, I like you guys, you're so cool, potatoes. But when you don't have that opportunity, like a guy who's from LA or a girl who's from LA or New York or these major cities that have esports tournaments that go all the time, where can you start? Where do you go? Where do you become a pro? How can you do that? How do you get paid? How do you get noticed? How do you get recognized? It doesn't exist. There's not a clear path there. It's a randomized system. You gotta be good. Don't get me wrong. You've gotta be good and you gotta compete, you gotta play. But it's hard when you got a full-time job and you got a full-time student, you got bills to pay. You can't commit yourself 100% to esports. Esports Arena wants to change that. We are gonna change that. You're gonna get $1,000 a month in pay from Esports Arena. We're gonna travel you across the country to compete against other people just like you. That's the feeling that I'm looking at that 8-year-old and I'm thinking, man, this person could become a professional gamer, but how? Now they're going to start their path at Esports Arena and they're going to compete to become that next pro, to become that next influencer, to become that next superstar. They're going to start at Esports Arena. That's what Series E is all about. Opportunity for everyone to be your first step in esports.